All right, let's get this market going today, guys. Looks like Restoration Hardware leading my list today. Earnings. Wow. It's a pretty solid beat for Restoration Hardware right there. Moderna getting some mojo. Nasdaq looking good. Faked lower yesterday, couldn't quite pull it off, so we bounced up. LAC net. Nvidia yesterday with a nice attempt to go lower. Looks like it couldn't do it. Small undercut and rally. Very minor one, but still there. All right, yesterday Tesla ended up closing green. Not bad. Pretty stable up here so far. Amazon, it's working on breakout territory. Working on breakout territory for Amazon. Microsoft doing good. AMD, possible another attempt at lows. 50-day moving average coming up. Oh, it closed towards the low of the day yesterday. Volume not bad though. Intuit won't stop. Microsoft probably should get going at this point. Yeah, Microsoft back up to maybe 305 real quick. Like I said, needs to move. SIBB still looking pre-breakout. And Apple with a little bit of selling this morning. It's nice and stable on Sell H. All right, the Nasdaq's going up. Yeah, search with a nice little flat structure on that one. Atlassian with a just can't stop it. All right, BYDDF tried to start the other day. Couldn't quite put it together. Maybe a nice little pullback entry on that one. And GLBE failing a little bit here. Yeah, James. It's a little bit harder. Your name and your phone number are great. Your phone number is really good. Your red eraser here. Try to make that one straighter. Make sense? And what? Yeah, you'll get there. You're doing great, bud. See, when you want to do something, put effort towards it, and you can accomplish it. Pretty cool, huh? James, the point is for you to get really good. You're doing great. Keep going, bud. Yes. It's not what? All right. Hey, what's up, Ellie? Sorry, I was talking to James, telling him the teach a man to fish story. About there was this um one man that when I was living on the side of a lake, I gave him a fish, and he ended up dying because I just gave him one fish. And then the next day, I met another man. I taught him to fish, and he's still alive to this day. Moderna, nice volume. How much for a swing? Like $17. Moderna going for it this morning. Not bad. Remax Restoration Hardware. Cool. Be a big boon to my swing business. How's everything going, Ellie? No, that's only in California. You guys are weird. Arizona, it's free reign. Oh, is it Jewish New Year? In September? Is it okay, I don't understand. So you actively keep two calendars? Like right next to each other on the wall? Two new calendars? Do your best, James. You'll be fine, bud. There's not more than one calendar? That's no, that's not true. I got one in the kitchen. And I got one in my office over here. There's more than one. If you go to the mall or Target, they got sections with lots of calendars. Just lots of different kitty calendars, ship calendars, dinosaur calendars. I have too many kids. There's gonna be a Bitcoin calendar probably pretty soon. So check global watch list. Yeah, mind blown. Lululemon. Okay. Earnings good. Peloton trying to bounce off of a extremely hard surface. Wasn't the most popular. Yeah, sometimes the first iterations aren't. That's why MySpace wasn't very good. Well, seems like you guys have to do some marketing there. What's going on here? Yesterday was a pretty big pocket pivot for BLD. Whatever. What is this thing? Top build agreed to buy Distribution International for $1 billion. Okay. Looks like it's gone. Yeah, it's hard to jump in front of this thing. This one looks not bad though. See if it stays that way. BLD. It's pretty up and down though. Got all four? That's good, bud. Well, you have to fix the mistakes, bud. They're not going to remember. Well, why don't you fix the mistakes? Let me see your mistakes. Let me see. You forgot the R for racer on this one, and your 6 there looks like a 0. Okay, that's presentable. This one's really good. That's the same one you showed me, right? This one's horrible. This one sucks, James. It's the worst one in the world. It's the one I wrote. Here you completely forgot the R for racer. You got red, but you missed racer, bud. Yeah, look at it. All right. So, yeah, you missed the R, bud. Ellie, how's he going to learn to deal with bullies if you don't bully them since the moment they're born? That makes no sense. Like when he was sitting up in his high chair for the first time, like, get that food in your mouth. Get that food off your face, boy. Right, James? I yell at you to this day about your food, huh? Every day. Huh? Got to make you strong. What? What are you doing? Why are you violent? No violence. You jump immediately to violence. Immediately. Don't jump immediately to violence. You shouldn't be jumping to violence at all. Jeez. Father, oh, thanks, Ellie. So I deserve this coffee mug that I'm holding right now. Yeah. The CPS people gave it to me. I could just think of a sketch comedy show where the dad's not that bad and gets a father of the year award. Like all the other dads are horrible, and this guy's not quite the worst. None of them are any good, but he gets. It's like, who do I give this to? Dave? No, he no straight up hits his kids. I guess I'm giving it to Bill, who just yells at his kids 13 times a day. That's awesome. Okay, Dad. All right, we got 3 mugs, guys. We got Father of the Year, Father of the Day, and Okay, Dad. Sometimes number 2. I want it. I want it. I want that mug. Wouldn't be a good Christmas gift, but that would be an amazing mug. You know, it'd be funny. Is it on Amazon? It'd be hilarious if some stepdad just like owned that mug and really took it to heart. Bezos. Have you seen them ripping Bezos over just suing SpaceX? It's been hilarious. Number 2, dad. I'm searching on Amazon. I don't see it. Dad squared. Let's offend people in the morning. Well, it is the morning. I go by the same ethos I talked about with number 2, with the dad thing. Got to get them early. Yeah, I was on Twitter about tweets about Bezos suing SpaceX. Yeah, here's a new one. Well, it's not new, but it's funny. So Elon said filing legal actions against SpaceX is actually his full-time job. He's hit pretty hard on some of those. What you got, Ellie? Oh, there you go. Number 2, dad. It's great. Only 10 in stock. Jeez. Free delivery going out to September 23rd. If I'm the number 2 dad, you think I could get that thing overnighted? And there's no reviews on it. Interesting. Got another one. World's okayest dad. That one's better. World's okayest dad. Come on, where's my ratings? It's nice to lower it. I let him down as much as. When my son gave me this, I knew there was no need for a DNA test. Oh, what? That handle broke. Oh, there's a bunch of them down here. Yeah. Ert farter. Oh, that one's that one's okay. World's greatest farter. Somehow I'm looking at microphone booms a lot lately, which I am not. So you're failing on me there, Emma. How is this even related to what we're the high quality products that we're looking at? I was looking for acoustic panels months ago, but anyway, I did buy this trimmer. It's pretty good. Yeah, so I just constantly buy microphones. That's the new, that's their new thing. He's a streamer. Guy needs like 16 microphones. Now there's another tweet I saw. I see one like every couple of days. It's pretty damn funny. I saw one yesterday where a guy said Jeff Bezos is suing the atmosphere because it's too difficult to get into space. Oh my goodness. Hilarious. Hilarity. We share the same beard? I'm very confused by your sentence. It's an amazing beard. You probably could serve two people with your beard. Mine's a little sketchy. I got a little beard going on right now. It's hard shaving every day. Restoration Hardware. All right, doing good on earnings. Hasn't broken out yet, but probably could. Pocket pivot yesterday. Shimon Restoration Hardware. Moderna. Selling off a little bit. SIVB. Not looking too bad. Really tight candles up here. Maybe it's going to try to go for it over 600s at 590 ish, 593. Not too bad. Sell H. Not too bad either. Sell H looks good. Uber. Not bouncing. You still stuck in this thing, Ellie? I think you had this for a minute. I had it for a minute too. I ditched it. Didn't move. Just sold. It's gonna pop right now. It's gonna go. What did who did Musk sue at Fremont? I've never known him to be sue happy. You know what I was thinking the other day about I'm like, hey, this is exactly how Jeff Bezos works. He tries to bully his way to success. If he can't, he had a few sabotages. Really, I'd like to hear some stories on that one. But this is Bezos's mo. He'll just sue his way, or you know, there's been stories about him, keeping the little shop down and stuff like that. You have to kind of believe him a lot more now that they're suing the crap out of SpaceX and the NASA and the government just because they can't get their satellites into space. It's like, oh, that's his modus operandi. To Bezos? No, I just think it's funny that they're killing him on Twitter. I think it's great. All right, GOBE with its maybe first major correction here. I'll have to keep an eye on that guy. Yeah, not too much going on. Tesla's putting in a nice uptrend. It's not rocking your socks off, but it's getting some jobs done. Now this isn't for a government contract. This is for so the thing is the whatever it's not the FCC, but some other government agency allows people to launch satellites into space. Like, okay, yeah, your plan's solid. Go ahead. Um, and Bezos's company wants to do the whole SpaceX or Starlink thing, but he's not ready yet. And obviously SpaceX is, just has tons of satellites in orbit. So they're trying to stop Musk from putting satellites into orbit until they can get ready. That's what it looks like because they're not putting satellites into orbit. And it's not like they're not being denied anything. It's just that they're losing the competition battle and they know it's probably a one man or close to a one man race thing. No, I just like the jokes. I just like the jokes. And they're good jokes. They're funny. They're really good. It's like Bezos' full time job is now suing SpaceX. That's hilarious. He's rich and should give out. Yeah, well, those people. See, those weren't jokes, and those weren't even if they weren't very funny. Yeah, I don't get the people that actually said that. People that said that he should give out his money and not do space and electric cars. That's how like society moves forward. You have to. He's at least taking his money and doing something with it. There's a lot of people. There's a story of this family in California. I don't know who the family is. Someone told me this a while back. Um, maybe it's you. I don't know. That there was a family in California that owns the land that the power lines are on, and they just they get checks constantly, and they're super super rich, and all they do is f off all the time. Like they don't do anything serious. It's like, is that what he's supposed to do with his money? Instead, the dude puts it all on the line and does SpaceX and Tesla, which have due to a lot of good luck and a lot of skill, turned out to do really well and probably will be the next leg up for human technology, which is pretty cool. So I don't get those people that say he should just give it up. He should just give it away. Doesn't make any sense. Yeah, pitchforks after his COVID comments. Yeah, well, that's everyone's got their right to their opinion. That's cool. Yeah, his COVID comments were a little bit out there. I wasn't a big fan of them. I wasn't a big fan. There's still, I mean, we were talking about that with politicians, me and my mom actually, last week, about you get the good and the bad when you deal with these people that get to high places and do really good. Don't support people criticizing success, critiquing success. Yeah, it's a tough one. Unless it's, I don't know, it's easy to criticize politicians because they affect people's lives in pretty profound ways. But yeah, I've never really criticized anyone's success or what they should do with their money. Sometimes you think people should do more, but don't say give it away. Like people that say give it away, that doesn't make any sense. You can't give away enough money to make any kind of a difference. That's the problem. Bezos bought a yacht. Well, dude, when you're the richest guy in the world, you can afford a yacht. Be, we still talking about Bezos? Yeah, obviously Musk doesn't own a yacht. No, I'm not criticizing his space business. I'm criticizing how they're spending freaking well, not even spending, but they're just suing like so much suing. It's like just build satellites, man. 100. Let's look it up. I want to see this yacht. I want to see it. 100 million is nothing for him. You real like that's like he's worth 200 billion. That's like less than 1%. It's way less than 1% of his net worth. That's crazy, man. Well, this was recently. The pro the problem with some of these is that it's probably powered by 8 trillion gallons of diesel. That'd be my only concern with it. Okay. So apparently we're not going to go to Bloomberg. Ooh, 400 million pound. There you go. See, that's more on his scale right there. Project 400 million euros. There you go. You can't even criticize him for that. It's just, okay, where's a picture of this damn yacht? Okay, Project 721. I wouldn't criticize him for a yacht. I wish he'd make it green, though. Okay, let's do images. That's all we want to do. Oh, is that it? Oh, what is that? Okay, these are like two completely different yacht styles. Is that it? Massive, massive sail yacht? That's crazy. That's a lot of sailing right there. You should have given me the contract. I'd have done a great job. Three-masted schooner with an aluminum steel construction. Huh. Okay. I would never buy a yacht. Last time we went on a boat, I got seasick. So did all my kids. It wouldn't work out very well for us. Yeah, so it's a 100-meter yacht, is what it is, but it's four or $500 million. Oh yeah, cool stuff. Here you go, 45 million, 6 guests. Just have each guest pay for themselves. That's fun. There's some big sales. Yeah, to save gas. Yeah, not mad at it. That's pretty. That is pretty. They got some really cool boats. That looks obscene. I'd get a catamaran. I'd make the world's largest catamaran. What is that? Your mega yacht can launch your little yacht. Ooh, that's cool. Dang. Yeah, complete wastes. I agree with you. Complete waste. But, you know, there's when you're worth that much money, it's pretty much all waste at that point. Gotta respect Elon's humbleness, though, to pretty much sell everything he owns. And just like live in hotel rooms and little trailers and stuff. That's pretty funny. Form of overcompensation? Maybe. I think it's a form of I'm fucking bored and I have more money than I literally know what to do with. You should buy a yacht. Maybe I should buy a yacht. I could see the line of thinking. I could see that line of thinking. Maybe I should buy a yacht. I can. So why shouldn't I buy a yacht? I guess that's in the end it's like why shouldn't I buy a yacht? Elon Musk says, "Yeah, I'm just going to go to space. Forget your yacht." He'll have a floating yacht. He'll just be in the air. Man, Tesla doing some work up here, I have to say. Look at the volume, man. It's still diminishing. I don't know. When any buying pressure steps into this thing, I don't know how it's gonna not just explode. Any kind of buying pressure steps in. So you go from an average volume over here of 37 million down to 18 million. That's half. Hey, you got a street sweeper coming by. Hi, street sweeper. Talk about a job that should be automated. Whoa, that thing's kicking up more dust than it's picking up. That is dusty. Dusty, dusty. All right, what else is working, Ellie? What else is going on here? Yeah, nothing's really running, is it? Maybe we are gonna wait for October. We got like 3 more weeks. We'll see who we'll see who gets started first. EXPI could be getting ready to go. Grinding on retail. Yeah, probably. Institutions are waiting for some news about batteries or Berlin factory. Yeah, I would agree with that. I would agree with that. But still, usually institutions are buying and selling, but you don't see. I mean, there's really that's the majority selling pressure you got compared to all this buying pressure back here, especially right here. In most of these upswings right there, it's absolutely negligible. Everyone that has Tesla, there's no one, no big holder is selling Tesla. So this is what retail can do. That's what I'm saying. Like if any type of buying pressure comes in, this thing, this thing at some point could just pop off. But yeah, you're probably right. They're waiting for something. Maybe Texas start producing cars. I wonder if they're going to have the same problems that they did over at the Fremont factory. Although China seemed to ramp pretty well. Let's look into that for a minute. Um, there we go. China Gigafactory production chart. Because I believe they're at scale now. I think they finally got everything working to the point where they're making a good amount of cars. 8,000 per week production on January 4th. That was about a year. Wasn't that a year after they? Let's see. 8,000 per week according to a recent um, could mature to 523,000 vehicles. Oh, here we go. That's the chart we want, I think. According to a study by Industrial Securities in China, Giga Shanghai has reached a production capacity of 8,000 units per week and is estimated to make 523. Model 3, Model Y. And what do these numbers scales mean? 1,000, 2,000, 3,000? I don't know what these. I'm not sure what that Chinese symbol is right there. So making tons of Model 3s. Now they're just ramping the Model Y. 8K's initial capacity, which will be scaled up to 12 to 13 per week by mid 2021 and up to 15,000 a week. What's that one? Model Y. Nice, Ellie. I thought I hey, you know what? I'm doing the dad jokes around here, okay? That's my job. Okay. Oh wow. This isn't per week though. AMD's okay. Yeah, it's in all-time highs. I'm not really mad at it. Um it is, yeah, kind of weird is a good way to put it. Okay, so there's the quarters. Okay, so let's take a look at I want to see how long it took it to ramp up. Was that the first it got? Cuz see, that was a Okay, so there's China. I'm gonna write this down. So they went from uh wait, 16,000 was the first they did in Q1. Oh, there's China 2019. Model S, Model 3. Okay, let's look at Model 3 only. 7.7 to 8.5 per quarter. Let's just do the Model 3s. To 7.5 to 10.8. Wait, what the hell? What is this horizontal axis then? Oh, this is the market they sold in. This is the factory they got built in. Okay, now I gotta start over. Okay, so we starting in 2020. All right, Model Y. Okay, now I'm oriented. Nothing, nothing. Shanghai does have. Nope, those are just sales. Those were no productions. No productions. There were some productions in Q4. All right, so my numbers are garbage as usual. As usual. How about here, Shanghai? Model 3 Shanghai. Okay, so 16K. Cool. Then we go to 30K. Ah, that's almost double in one quarter. So they're scaling there pretty good. And they go 33K. That is double from what the prior quarter was. Then you go 58. Wow. 33 to 58K in one quarter? Jeez. All right. And then we're doing. Oh, what? He's got to estimate actual Tesla and estimates. Okay, what is this dude doing? So, okay, so that's 20. So that's all 2020? 1, 2, 3, 4. Actual Tesla deliveries. So, what the hell's the difference? Actual Tesla. This is confusing. In Q1, Q2, Q3, and estimates for Q4 2020. And then this one, actual tests. It's the same title, but different table. All right, so let's 2021. Geez, it's taking forever. 48.6. These look like look like estimates right now. There's completely round numbers. Well, if those numbers are to be believed, they basically doubled in the first quarter of operation. Went from 16,000. So maybe they'll be able to do something similar. I don't know, without going too deep down that rabbit hole. Already pretty deep though. All right. Yay. You bought AI? Somehow, I'm not that mad at you. Let me see if I'll get mad at you here shortly. It's kind of a falling wedge of sorts. Yeah, it's okay. It's a little bit like that Uber trade. I don't know if it's just gonna. I don't know if it's gonna go anywhere. I do like the volume signature, but it had something similar over here and just kind of petered out. Think some of the laggards are gonna come back? Yeah, it's okay. I'd say it's a little less than okay, but that's okay. I like EXPI. Nice little cup formation thing on it right there. But yeah, the it's got to get going. It's not going yet. What happened? Uh so yeah, did I tell you about this app that I got involved with, Ellie? We're gonna have to we have to strip it apart, rebuild it on a different platform. I think we're gonna build it on Firebase. You ever dealt with Firebase? Negative 50% on IPO. Yeah, I don't think that should be a thing. Assuming that's for AI. No Firebase. Hey, what up, Jared? Yeah, yeah. You're on 50%. It's a mobile DB. Yeah, it's supposed to be easy to work with. I'm working with a developer, and he doesn't. It's kind of a developer. It's weird. He built my wife's application, but he built it in this Caspio service. But Caspio is expensive to develop on, so they want like $250 a month. I'm like, yeah, let's not do that. So I'm gonna try Firebase or something that gives us some kind of built-in authentication stuff, and yeah, we're gonna play with it for the next week or so. Go to your rental, Jared. There you go. You gotta put a farm in over there too. Otherwise, what's the point? You're not putting farms in everywhere. I don't see the whole point. Restoration hardware. Okay, this one's been pretty good today. Of course, it does have earnings, and it killed them. They're expecting 6. They got 8. That's a pretty substantial beat out of the retailer. Good action this morning as well. Been pretty much all positive. Let's see net up here. Net's trying to poke its head in all-time highs. Yeah, not too bad. There's Moderna curling up a little bit. Hard to get super excited about it, but it's making the right moves. Doing good overall. If they're going to start doing the third shot, then they'll get a bunch of sales. Looks like that's pretty much in the cards at the moment. Microsoft's probably got to move up pretty soon. And that's Apple, not Amazon. Amazon's back up at a breakout point. So nothing too crazy there from Amazon. All right, guys, I'm going to bounce. Kids ready for school. And then I will be back here tomorrow, I think. Is it Friday yet? It's Thursday. It's Thursday, so we'll be back here tomorrow. Yeah, not bad. All right, Ellie. Have a good one, bud. Bye, Jared, if you're still here.